Every now and then, when I get a little extra time, I tend to check out Facebook Marketplace and look to see if there's any deals to be had. Looking at the fishing stuff, looking at fishing tackle. Sometimes there's stuff that I want to get, sometimes it's stuff to maybe sell, list on Whatnot, put on eBay. I found this one. It's an interesting looking lot, but it's like 40, 50 miles away and it's like $80. So it's really not really worth the trip. It's probably not worth shipping. So I messaged the guy to see if he would ship or if he ever would be up my way or we would meet up someplace. So the other day I was at work. He got back to me and says, "Hey, I'm heading up your way." So kind of thought about it quickly and made a quick decision based on what I saw on the listing, right? Sometimes you see some crankbaits, you can't tell if they're KOs or Strike Kings or Lucky Crafts, things like that. You can see that they're 2.5 square bills, or you can see that they look like certain style baits, but you don't really know what they are until you get them in your hand. So I opted to have them literally drop them off on my doorsteps at my house. So I sent him the Venmo, and we're going to see whether this was a big risk or a bust. I don't think this is going to be a get-rich-quick haul off Facebook, but let's see. I actually had this dropped off on my steps, and now it's time to go see what they look like. All right, it actually said Normans on the box, and there's definitely Normans in here, but there's definitely a few other things that I could tell based on the photo in the listing here. So there's like 30 crankbaits for $80. So either way, not a huge risk. Over here, these are those 2.5s I was talking about. It appears that most of these 2.5s are just KO repaint type situation. I think this is a Norman middle end, maybe deep middle end. Decent looking colors. It's got a little blemish on the back. I think this is a Bandit 300 from the Crappie series. Decent little bait. Got a storm bait here. This is the thin fin, Hottentots thin fin. Some people are fans of these. More of a trolling plug, not really a bass plug. We got this Trolls 2 Rapala bait. Decent color. You know, this is a very similar style to the DT Flat series, but in a Trolls 2 10-footer. And then here, there's quite a few. I believe these are the deep little ends. So some good colors in the deep little ends. Quite a few of those. Another middle end. More deep little ends. They're all in pretty good shape. Strike King. I'm not sure which series this one is. Leave it in the comment if you know what Strike King that is. And a bleeding pattern. Another one of the kind of 2.5 KO repaints. Deep end, nice purple. I've got some people that are fans of purple. I really like that color. DD22. Deep end, another 22, another 22, another deep end. I think this is some kind of semi-generic. I don't know that this is anything special, but it's a deep plug. Got an Arashi square 5, and then these two look to be, I don't know, nothing jumps out at me what these are. They look like they're kind of maybe some off-brand 10-foot style crankbait. These, I believe, are HellaBass KO repaints of the S crank. So square bills, custom paint. And then we got another Arashi 3, an Arashi Wake, and then looks like we got 2 Arashi Flat 7s here. Don't know a ton about these. I don't really remember these coming out with the Arashis, but they good little baits. So there's the 30 baits. I don't know what you guys think as far as rip off, good value, or a steal for $80, but I'd like to hear what you think. Do you think it was a steal, great value, or just okay for $80 and 30 crankbaits plus a pretty good box? Like this is a nice little box. I have a similar box like this to store my jerkbaits in, so I'll definitely keep the box. definitely some of these baits will probably end up on a future Whatnot stream. If you don't know what Whatnot is, link down in the description. You can sign up. Follow me on there. If you're new to Whatnot, it usually give you some kind of deal for free credit the first time you go on there. But it's basically a live eBay auction site. A lot of fun. Get to hang out, talk baits, and give some people some deals. If you want to see a bigger Facebook haul and you're into this kind of like hunting and pecking, see what you get in tackle hauls, check out this video on the screen right here next.